Early in the card. Gate picks up speed. We're good to go. Here they come. Field of 11. Off and pacing, I Love On Gate buzzing from the far outside with big early speed. Going to come out with her is Big Better Hanover. Center of the racetrack, Silver Label is up into, fade out rather into third. Silver Label tracks her fourth outside. Then it's back to Better Double Flip, fifth in at the rail. Do It for Josie, sixth. Limbed out seventh going into the turn is From a King to a Queen. Further back at the inside we go. Right now, Do It for Josie, and behind her is Quebecoise. Still limbed out is In the Mood. The final two in the field, they are Flow and Scarlet's Big Beach got away last. So they zipped a quarter in 26 and 3, and I Love On Gate found the front. She's clear by 3 lengths, and she is revved up at 3/8. Big Better Hanover second, Fade Out third, Silver Label content to go along at her own clip from back and forth now. Fifth outside, there is From a King to a Queen. Further back in at the rail is Better Double Flip. Field approaching the midway point. Christopher's presence in the rim has fished McDonald out of fourth, 55 and 2 the half, 28 and 4 the second quarter, and here comes Silver Label, breathing fire first over as they go into the final turn. She's 3 off the lead as I Love On Gate continues to supply the speed. Pocket sitter is Long Shot Big Better Hanover. Now Silver Label presses the pedal. She's third outside into second in driving. Fade Out slips to the outside as gapping cover overland went From a King to a Queen. In at the rail is Better Double Flip now. Wide from the backfield, Do It for Josie. 3 quarters in 123 and 127 and 4 third quarter coming into the stretch. And it's I Love On Gate. Outside is Silver Label, still with some work to do. In behind him in third is Big Better Hanover. Fade Out is fourth. Deep stretch. Hanging tough is I Love On Gate. Outside, Silver Label sizes her up and gobbles her up now. And it's Silver Label to the front from McDonald in deep stretch. And Silver Label wins by half a length. A gutsy effort from I Love On Gate to be second. Big Better Hanover third. Fade Out fourth. And a mile of 1:51 and 1.
James McDonald, Nick Galucci, Millar Farms. We heard that a lot last year. I think we're going to hear a lot of it this year. At least that's the plan. It starts here with Silver Label in the SBOA final. Thrill Philly Pacers. James, 2 for 2 night for you in the SBOA. We'll talk about Adair Castle later, but talk about this feeling. Maybe what was happening early. Louis' horse looked real good up top, but how yours was just able to kind of settle and how determined she was.
Yeah, that's just the difference between driving a great horse and a pretty good horse. Like a pretty good horse, you got to push them and, get them in a perfect spot. And a horse like her, it's just avoid the speed battle. Don't use her up early if you don't have to. If you got to come first up, she's just so good she can do it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, Louis' horse was just kind of freewheeling on the front. I like it when I got away. I thought maybe I could catch some cover, but at the end of the day, I wasn't entirely worried about it. As long as I had her close, I didn't want to get away too far back, but a horse like her, it's just try and get her in a good position. She's going to do the work for you.
I know from a scheduling perspective, some health issues kind of kept, the schedule from being perfect early on. Any concerns from you coming in that she hadn't had a race in her yet?
Yeah, it didn't look like I was worried about it because of the drive she got, but, I didn't want to over-race her first start. I was hoping I could move her to the front and get cheap fractions or come with cover, but at the end of the day, 160 grand on the line, you got a race. So, she had to do it first over, and she had to, earn it tonight, and she did. But that's what great horses do.
I know there's going to be some opportunities this year where you'll be driving Prohibition Legal. Someone else will get Silver Label to drive. How nice is it, though, to get a chance to drive her tonight?
Oh, it's great. I've never lost with her. The only time she's ever been beat's by her stablemate. So she's just a really special. She's probably the best 2-year-old I ever drove until I drove at Prohibition Legal. So. It's such a great barn to drive for. George and Nick, they do a great job. They brought them back great. So we're starting off the year just how we finished it off.
Didn't get a chance to talk to you with the, we were kind of short on time, but Adair Castle, she devastated her foes. I mean, she was so good last year, but she looks like she's even widened the gap. Is that true?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she finished off the year with as good as any horse could possibly finish it off. And I didn't know how she'd come back this year. And first qualifier, she was great. Second qualifier, even better. You know, first start, terrific. And she just keeps getting better and better. So the sky's the limit for her. Hopefully it's going to be a big summer.
Yeah, if you were excited for this year before these two race tonight, I think you've got even a little bit more excitement.
Yeah, for sure. Big time.
Nice start. Congratulations. All the best.
Thanks, Chad.
James McDonald, Nick Galucci, Millar Farms Silver Label does it in 51-1 in her SBOA final.